Hello, I am your medical specialist. Do you often feel completely exhausted but find yourself unable to sleep? You might be facing a silent killer today. Is your body holding on to stubborn belly fat despite strict dieting? These are clear signs that your nervous system is currently under heavy attack by chronic stress. This invisible enemy is called cortisol, our primary stress hormone. When it stays elevated for too long, it begins to wreak havoc on every single bodily system. Today, I will share 5 scientifically proven methods to help you lower these levels and naturally heal your nervous system from the comfort of your own home. Chronic high cortisol doesn't just make you tired, it affects your metabolism, your mood, and even your heart health. We must take action before it is late. If you struggle with constant anxiety or a racing heart, your body is stuck in a fight or flight response that needs to be manually turned off. Let us dive into the first method. It is a simple habit that will change the way your body processes energy and manages daily stress levels immediately. Method number 1 is the 10-minute walking rule. This isn't about intense cardio or burning calories. It is about sending a signal to your internal chemistry. The best time to do this is right after a meal. Walking helps your body clear glucose from the blood, which prevents a massive spike in insulin. This gentle movement significantly improves your endothelial function. This refers to the thin membrane lining the inside of your heart and your many various blood vessels. When your blood sugar is stabilized through movement, your brain stops perceiving a metabolic emergency, allowing your cortisol levels to naturally start dropping down again. By reducing insulin resistance, you are essentially telling your nervous system that it is safe to relax and that there is no immediate danger to face. Imagine your body as a high-performance machine. Post-meal walks are like a cooling system that prevents the engine from overheating under the pressure of digestion. This practice is one of the most effective ways to lower your baseline stress. It is free, simple, and can be done by almost anyone, anywhere. As your vessels dilate, your blood pressure drops. This physiological change is directly linked to the deactivation of the sympathetic nervous system, bringing you much peace. Do not underestimate the power of 10 minutes. Consistency is the key to retraining your brain to stay calm even when life gets very busy around. Science shows that even short bursts of low-intensity activity can flush out excess hormones that cause feelings of irritation and overwhelming mental fatigue during the day. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Your nervous system will thank you for the regular breaks from the constant demands of the modern world. 10 minutes is all it takes to reset your chemistry. It is a small investment of time for a massive return in your long-term mental health. Now that we have covered movement, let us transition to the most critical factor for cortisol regulation, the quality of your nightly rest and recovery. Method number 2 is optimizing your sleep using the 3-2-1 formula. Sleep is when your nervous system undergoes its most profound healing and repair processes. The 3 stands for stopping all food intake at least 3 hours before you go to bed. Digestion is an active process that keeps you awake. When you eat late, your core body temperature rises. A high temperature prevents you from entering the deep restorative stages of sleep that lower cortisol. The 2 stands for stopping all work-related activities 2 hours before sleep. Your brain needs time to wind down from solving complex professional problems. Continuing to work late keeps your brain in a high beta wave state. This mental stimulation signals to your adrenals that they need to stay very alert. And finally, the 1 stands for no screens 1 hour before bed. This means putting away your phone, your tablet, and turning off the television. Digital devices emit blue light that mimics the sun. This trickery confuses your brain, leading it to believe that it is still the middle of day. This blue light exposure actively suppresses melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep. Without melatonin, cortisol remains high, and you stay awake feeling wired and tired. Melatonin and cortisol are like 2 ends of a seesaw. For one to go up, the other must go down. We must facilitate this natural handoff. By following 3-2-1, you are creating the perfect hormonal environment for your nervous system to switch from high alert into a state of deep recovery. A dark, cool, and quiet room further supports this process. Your environment dictates your biology, so make your bedroom a true sanctuary for your healing soul. Healing your nervous system starts with a good night of rest. Now, let's explore how specific nutrients can provide additional support for your internal biological clock. Method number 3 involves strategic supplementation. Specifically, we will look at two powerful tools, magnesium and a special herb called ashwagandha for your health. Most people are deficient in magnesium, which is essential for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including the regulation of your stress response. I specifically recommend magnesium glycinate. It is highly absorbable and has a calming effect on both your muscles and your overactive nervous system at night. Think of magnesium as the brake pedal for your nervous system. It helps dampen the excitatory signals that keep you feeling on edge and restless. When you have adequate magnesium, your body can finally let go of physical tension, allowing for a much deeper sense of relaxation and mental clarity today. Next is ashwagandha, an ancient adaptogen. Adaptogens are unique substances that help your body adapt to stress and maintain a state of internal metabolic balance. Clinical studies have shown that high-quality ashwagandha can reduce cortisol levels by up to 27%. That is a massive reduction for a natural herb. It works by modulating the HPA axis, which is the control center for your stress response. It tells the adrenals to stop overproducing stress hormones. Imagine a thermostat that automatically adjusts the temperature when it gets too hot. That is exactly what ashwagandha does for your stress levels and mood. Science is finally catching up to ancient wisdom. We now have the data to prove that these natural compounds are incredibly effective for nervous system health. However, quality matters. Always look for standardized extracts to ensure you are getting the active compounds needed to achieve these therapeutic results for your body. Please discuss these options with your doctor first. Every individual is different, and finding the right dose for your unique biology is essential for safety. When you combine the right nutrients with lifestyle changes, you provide your body with the raw materials it needs to repair and thrive under any pressure. Beyond what you eat and how you sleep, how you breathe plays a vital role. Let's learn a technique to hack your nervous system instantly. Method number 4 is activating your vagus nerve through box breathing. The vagus nerve is the longest nerve of your autonomic nervous system in the body. It acts as a direct communication line between your brain and your heart. By controlling your breath, you can actually control your heart rate and stress. Let's try it together. First, inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Feel the air filling the bottom of your lungs completely now. Focus on the sensation of the cool air entering. This slow inhalation begins to signal to your brain that you are in a safe environment. Now, hold that breath for 4 seconds. This pause allows for the optimal exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide within your bloodstream and your tissues. Stay calm and relaxed during this hold. You are demonstrating to your brain that you are in total control of your physical and emotional responses. Next, exhale slowly through your mouth for another 4 seconds. This long exhale is what truly triggers the parasympathetic nervous system to turn on immediately. As you breathe out, imagine all the tension leaving your body. You are literally blowing away the chemical signals that trigger your chronic stress responses. Finally, hold empty for 4 seconds before the next breath. This cycle effectively douses the flames of cortisol by activating the rest and digest response. You can do this anywhere, in your car, at your desk, or before a difficult meeting. It is your secret weapon for instant hormonal regulation today. Practice this for just 2 minutes a day. It will retrain your nervous system to return to a state of balance much faster after stressful events. Method number 5 is often overlooked but incredibly powerful. Getting natural sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking up every single morning. When photons from the sun hit your retina, they send a signal to a specific part of your brain that regulates your entire biological clock. This sets your circadian rhythm for the next 24 hours. It tells your body exactly when to be alert and when to start feeling sleepy. Paradoxically, a healthy spike of cortisol in the morning is actually a good thing. It gives you the energy and focus needed to start your day. This morning cortisol pulse is natural. By getting sunlight early, you ensure that this pulse happens at the right time, rather than being delayed. When your morning cortisol is timed correctly, it naturally tapers off in the evening, allowing your nervous system to rest when the sun goes down. Sunlight also boosts serotonin, the feel-good hormone. Serotonin is the direct precursor to melatonin, meaning better light today equals much better sleep tonight. Even on a cloudy day, there is far more light energy outside than under your bright office lights. Try to spend 10 to 20 minutes outdoors. Artificial light simply cannot replicate the healing power of the sun's full spectrum. It is the most natural way to synchronize your body's internal systems. Make it a habit to step outside before checking your emails. This one change can significantly improve your mood and your resilience to stress all day. Healing your nervous system is not something that happens overnight. It is a journey of small, consistent choices that add up to a big transformation. You have the power to change your biology. Your body wants to be in balance. You just need to provide it with the right conditions. Remember our 5 steps. Walk after meals. Follow the 3-2-1 sleep rule. Consider helpful supplements like magnesium, and practice your box breathing daily. These tools are scientifically backed and highly effective. They address the root causes of high cortisol rather than just masking the symptoms of your stress. And don't forget the power of the morning sun. Use these 5 methods to reclaim your energy, your sleep, and your overall sense of peace. If you found this information helpful, please share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe to join our community and protect your health every day. Your health is your greatest wealth. I am here to guide you on this path toward a calmer, more vibrant version of yourself, starting now. I am your doctor, and I am honored to be part of your wellness journey. Stay calm, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.